At Man City Fan TV, we're really pleased to promote this wonderful sketchwork artwork by a lady called Lesley Ross. You can follow Lesley on Twitter at 111Lesley111 and also follow her on Facebook and Twitter at 9320art. Hi guys, it's Andy from Man City Fan TV. Well, this video is all about a charity auction, and what we're going to do is we commissioned some artwork, and we've been promoting Lesley Ross's artwork at 9320 Art, and I'm sure before the video, this particular video and all the videos that we've done before, you'll have seen her absolutely amazing artwork. Now, some of them are sketches and they're pencil drawings, and they're just absolutely incredible, and they capture sort of moments in time of certain games or goals that have been scored. And I know Lesley is working on one at the moment, which is the England Lionesses and their victory, and she's just such an incredible artist, and captures pure emotion on the day. But what we did was we got in touch with Lesley, and we said to Lesley, look, would you like us to promote some of your artwork to get it out there? And she said, absolutely, that'd be fantastic. So what she did is she made that video for us. And for the last, nearly 4 weeks, we've been promoting Lesley's artwork on there. Now, because of what we've done, and we did this for nothing, Lesley kindly said, look, I'm going to donate to you as a way of a thank you some of my artwork, and so we said, well, we don't do it for money, but what we'll do then is if you would kindly donate some of those sketches and prints, then what we'll try and do is we'll try and auction them off. And we thought no better charity than Vincent Kompany's charity Tackle for Manchester. So Lesley sent through some of the artwork the other day, and it's amazing. I'm going to show you some of the pieces. But what I did was I contacted Tackle for Manchester, Vincent's charity, and I said to them, look, this would be really, really nice if the players themselves who are involved in the artwork could possibly sign it. And they said, absolutely, that sounds like a wonderful idea. Now, obviously, there's logistics involved with that type of thing, and City are currently in a run of busy games, and we're hopeful that in the next week or two that we can arrange for these wonderful pieces of artwork to be signed by the players individually. So we're currently in talks with Tackle for Manchester. They're currently in talks with Vinny and his agent and the club themselves, and it's not something as simple as turning up and saying, please sign this. There's lots of arranging to do. So fingers crossed, what we're going to do is get, like I said, every single one of these pieces of artwork are going to be signed by the player themselves. Now, there are several ones that Lesley has done, and I'm going to show you just some of them. And what I'll do is I'll show you the actual prints that have arrived at my home, but I'll also put them up on screen so you can get a closer look, because this is on camera and it won't be the same as what you see. And certainly the images that you see on this video with the graphics that I've got of them, and don't do them justice. They're brilliant when you see them actually live. They're amazing. And the first one I'm going to do and show you is this one, and this one is of Phil Foden. And I'm going to be very careful with these because they're all sort of sealed and etc. But this is one of the amazing pieces of artwork, and this is of Phil Foden after he scored a goal. And hopefully, Lesley has signed these at the bottom. I don't know whether you can see. I'll try and zoom in just on his thigh there. But what we'll also have is we'll have these signed by Phil himself. And we're going to auction that one off for the Tackle for Manchester charity that tackles homeless people in the Manchester region. The next one is a print of one of the most famous iconic images in our history, and this is Sergio Aguero. And as you can see, this was the one where obviously he took his top off in 93-20. And this is the one that actually Lesley uses in her 9320 art promos. So that one hopefully will be signed by Sergio Aguero as well. Moving on to the next one, a bit of a favourite at the moment, and you can see by his expression. I think this was after he scored that goal, cross, whatever you want to call it. And it's Alexander Zinchenko, and it's a fantastic piece of artwork. And again, this is signed by Lesley, and hopefully, fingers crossed, will be signed by Zinchenko as well. Again, like I said, we will show you these at the end. Probably, I'll show you a closer image of all of these pieces of artwork. The next one, I'm sure will get lots of City fans excited, because I know that he's got a massive fan base out there, and that one is of Leroy Sané, and clearly with his arm in the air, and yeah, famous sort of salute that he does when he scores goals. But that again is a wonderful piece of sketch work with a pencil by Lesley Ross, and it's amazing. So that again is obviously, all of them are signed by Lesley, and hopefully will be signed by the player themselves. Now moving on to the next one, I've got to be very careful with this, and as you can imagine, these are wonderful pieces, and I like I said, I've got to be very careful with my hands and everything else, because I don't want to dirty them, and I'm pulling the cover away from this particular one. This is the Centurions one, and hopefully we can get more signatures by the players, but I'm going to put this one up so you can see it. I'll do a close-up as well, and obviously you'll see this at the end of the video, but you can see this is all the players that were involved in the Centurions season last season, and there are players in there, even with the likes of Brahim Diaz. We've got Claudio Bravo on there, and yeah, it's such, even Yaya Touré's on it, and obviously won't be able to get his signature because he's not around these days, but hopefully we might get, you know, several of the players' signatures on that particular piece. And the next one, and the final one, is something that we specifically commissioned of Lesley. And this one, I'm going to show you the first one. There are two, but one of them is only one of them are going to go into the auction. The other one, this one in particular, I'm going to show you now, is actually a present from Lesley to this player, and said if it gets signed, can you pass this one on in particular to this particular player and say, this is from me, it's a freebie to you, and thank you very much. Now what we did was we asked Lesley if she could commission us a specific one-off, this won't be done again, piece of artwork, and this is Riyad Mahrez, and what we asked was, is there any possibility that Lesley could do a Riyad Mahrez one like the others, but this time in a half City, half Algeria shirt, and this is the one that Lesley's going to give to Riyad Mahrez as a thank you, with a business card and a message in there. But what I'm going to show you is the actual A4, maybe A3, sorry, print. And I'm just going to be very careful with this, because obviously this is an original piece of artwork. But this is the wonderful piece, and I hope you can see this. And again, I haven't got a full sketch of this, but I can show you a close-up of it. But this is the piece of A3 artwork that is done, and it's clearly signed in the corner by Lesley, and hopefully Riyad Mahrez is going to sign this, and that is going to be a special piece of artwork up for auction. Now, with regards to the Riyad Mahrez piece of artwork, that one I've just shown you now, we've not even started the auction, but we've already had a $100 bid from Jamal, an Algerian City fan, and he's already said that he'll start the bidding happily at $100. Now, we will post these anywhere in the world free of charge, wherever you are. It doesn't matter if you're in Australia, New Zealand, wherever. We'll post these free of charge, and what we're trying to do with these pieces of amazing artwork is try and raise as much money as we can for Tackle for Manchester, which is Vincent Kompany's charity to tackle homeless people. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we do get these individually signed by the players, and hopefully with the actual artwork, that is the 93, the Centurions one in particular, and the 93-20 moment with Sergio Aguero, we might get some more players signing certainly the collage of everybody from last year. But hopefully we'll get all of the individual players' signatures on these as well. So if you want to donate, or if you want to bid, let's say, for these, then what you need to do is you need to either contact us via Twitter. That's the first point of call. My Twitter account is @AviationBlue. Or you can contact Ray, and it's @ManCity_Ray. Or you can send us an email with your current bid for one of these pieces of artwork. And that is mcfcfantv@gmail.com. And if you just send us an email saying, I'd like to bid X amount, and it doesn't matter if it's in euros or dollars or sterling, it makes no difference whatsoever. But if you give us your bid, please be aware that, we'll hold you to that. And this is a serious auction. It's not something. Don't if you haven't got the money, please don't bid. This is all the money is, and proceeds are going to go to Tackle for Manchester, and hopefully we can raise a significant amount of money with these pieces of artwork. And if you want to see a little bit more about the artwork, then go over and follow Lesley Ross on Twitter. You can follow her. I think it's @9320art. Or at Lesley Ross. I think it's 111 Lesley Ross 111. But you'll find her anyway. I mean, she's all over there, and she's done some amazing pieces for us. Or check out the video before this particular video, and all the videos that we're posting at the moment. We're going to keep pushing Lesley's artwork for the next few weeks anyway, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we can arrange with Tackle for Manchester, and they'll arrange with Vincent to get all of these pieces of artwork signed, auctioned off, and the money will go to a very, very worthy cause, which is tackling homelessness within the Manchester area. So anyway, this is Andy from Man City Fan TV. Don't forget, just contact us if you want to put a bid in. Like I said, the Mahrez one, that wonderful A3 piece of artwork, the Mahrez one is already starts at $100, so around about £90. £92. So if you want to beat that, like I said, that Riyad Mahrez one is a one-off. It'll never be done again. So you'll own yourself an absolute piece of originality when it comes to Riyad Mahrez, Man City, and Algerian football in particular. So anyway, this is Andy from Man City Fan TV. I hope you enjoyed the videos that we've done before. Then go over and check out the Northcroft versus Savage debate on FFP. It was wonderful. It was brilliant to do that the other day. Ray's putting out more videos today, and there's one on the Watford game as well. But we'll see you. We'll see you at Watford at the Etihad against Watford on Saturday. But coming to have a chat. Don't forget, comment below if you want to put a bid in. Be realistic. You need to. We're only gonna. If you put a bid in below and say I'll give you $200, we're only going to come back to you and ask you one simple question, and that is, give us your email address. Contact us via email, because we can't take your bids just on comments below the videos. So we need to have some legitimate sort of contact with you. So anyway, Sandy from Man City Fan TV. Get looking at this piece of artwork. It's coming up next. You can see all of the artwork now. We're going to put it on the screen. You can have a close look at it, and we'll see you soon.